Good evening.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back again to this evening. I hope you've all had a good day and everyone's done some few things. We've been busy again with decorating still, so that's us. And tonight I'm going to be making you a simple risotto. We've got pea risotto. So let me show you the ingredients quickly. This is for 4 of us, remember, yeah?
Okay.
So we've got half a kilo of rice, of Oreo rice.
Okay.
We've got, come on in, man. We've got some, I'll show you, we've got some peas, which they were frozen. I've just rinsed them through and got them ready for when we need them.
Okay.
We've got some grated courgette here. We've got some onion, which I finely chopped into small pieces.
Mm-hmm.
And I've made a quick stock here. Let's show them in here. So basically all I've done is I've just got a carrot, a potato, some onion, a couple of carrots, a potato and some onion and some celery. So I just made a quick vegetable stock to go with that. I've got about 200 grams of grated Parmesan cheese, some butter, and I've got a little bit of cream cheese here. We'll see how it comes on. I might add it later on to make it nice and creamy. We'll see how it's coming on. So that's basically it, and we'll show you what we're going to do. Remember, the theme here is to make something nutritious, delicious and low cost for people at this time, yeah, because we all know it's an uncertain time for everyone, and so this is the theme that we're using. Obviously I'm doing a pea risotto tonight. You could put whatever you want in it. You could put your own vegetables in it. It doesn't really matter. You can make a vegetable one. You could put bits of bacon, whatever you want at this stage.
Yes, we were going to do the asparagus, but we didn't have any asparagus.
I had them for breakfast instead. But, so that's basically it. And remember what we're doing here. If you like what we're doing, please like and share it. And it helps other people as well.
So that's liking and sharing the video.
Yeah, was it Cooking for Uncle Rob?
Cooking, not for Uncle Rob, but cooking with Uncle Rob.
Exactly, on that page.
So it's like and share the video.
Yeah, because what we're trying to do is just, this is not for me and it's not for anyone. Well, I'm going to eat it. Yeah, people who want to eat something at home and are not really sure of how to produce it.
Yes.
So this is what it's for. So if you could give me a lovely present by liking and sharing it out, yeah, and then at least I know that we're doing something which is beneficial to somebody. That's all it is, yeah.
Yep.
So what we've got a nice warm pan on.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're letting it warm up. Remember, we've got the stock here that we've prepared.
Yeah.
Chopped this onion up. I'm going to throw that in there. Just going to get that nicely wetted down, basically. Good. So it's a very simple dish tonight. Nice and plain and easy for everyone. I know I've seen some lovely roast dinners that you've all prepared and Sunday roasts and things on our page. And the food looks fantastic, and I must say it's really lovely to see, and everyone's sharing their ideas and their techniques, which is what it was all about, what we set it up for.
Bonsoir, Pascal. Ciao, Tiziana.
So just putting this down at the moment.
Yep.
Yeah, so remember, so once it's sweated down, what I'll do is I'll throw my rice in, just give it another minute, yeah?
Yep.
You showed them the ingredients, didn't you?
Yes, you've already been through the ingredients. Yep, that's good. Yep.
I'll just give them another minute or so in this pan.
Pino said, keep cooking, Daddy.
Thank you, Pino. Thank you. So we just get them sweated down a little bit more. Very simple dish tonight. What's the cost on this, do you know? It's not even a fiver, is it?
Oh, I think it's less, actually.
Not
Probably about
so this is what we're going to have for dinner tonight,
£354.
guys. It's a very light dish, not too heavy. and hopefully you'll enjoy it. And if you're not already making it, you'll make it for your family or for yourselves. So I'm going to go in with the rice. I've got half a kilo of rice here.
Very good.
Usually you need about 100 grams per head, but if those of you who know me know that I'm a bit of a pig, so I like to
Don't
have extra.
tell everyone.
I like to have extra.
Nicola said, ciao Roberto.
Ciao Nicola. So we're just sweating this down.
Cornelia said, hello guys, nice to see you again.
Give this a little turn and just give it a little coating with everything nicely. A lot of people say you don't. Some people say you don't have to be near it and stuff like that. I like to be near it and make it from start to finish and stay by it myself personally.
Yeah.
You know, other people will just pour in all the water that this will take and leave it and stir it. But I think it's important to just to be near it and just gradually, you know, add your water in. It probably takes about 20 minutes to make 15 to 20 minutes to make this dish.
It's a nice quick dish.
You'll probably find that in most restaurants you go to. That's why it takes a bit of time, because they always make it from scratch for you. Yeah, because this type of dish, you can't really, not like what you did to me once, Maria, when I came on.
All right.
And you told me, I came home from work one day, and I said, "What's for dinner?" She said, "Oh, your dinner is in the kitchen." And I said, "Okay, what have we got?" She said, "It's risotto." I said, "Fantastic, well, but we've all eaten," she said to me. I said, "Okay, so I went in, and I got my wooden spoon, went like that, and it stayed in there like that. And I think at that point, that was enough for me that day. Do you remember?
How could I forget?
So that was fun.
How could I forget? Julio said, looking good. Thanks,
That's the
Ju.
simple thing. If you wanted to, you could change it slightly here. You could put whatever you want in it. But like I said, we're making peas, so I'm just going to keep adding this stock. I forgot the peas over there, so they're ready to go in.
They have to go in now?
No, not now.
No, I didn't think
about
so.
Another 10 minutes.
10 minutes, yeah.
Because otherwise what we'll do, same story, we'll break them all up and it will be like a mushy
slush.
Peas.
Slush peas.
We don't want to make mushy peas of them, really.
What I was trying to say was just so that everyone was aware when to put them in.
And I quite like the risotto to be quite al dente. I don't like it to be
soft.
Very, you know, we're not having rice pudding, are we? So there you go. There's a couple of things that you need to remember when you're making it. So there we go. So that's come along nicely. And what we do with this dish, it's so easy. All you do is just keep adding the liquid that it takes until you find that you're happy with the taste of the rice, and then you're away, really. And this is what we're having for dinner tonight. Nice simple dish.
Very good.
Which everyone has rice in their cupboard, surely. Yeah. I mean, it's always better to use risotto rice, arborio rice for this dish when you're making it. So there you go. So you can see it's already taken a nice creamy texture. And like I said, if you didn't want to just, I mean, all I've done is I've just thrown a carrot, a bit of celery, a couple of carrots, potato, and an onion, half of an onion, just to make the stock. Yeah. But if you didn't want to do that, if you've got some stock cubes and you want to boil it up, boil a kettle and make a bit of stock up in a jar, it's up to you. I mean, it's all about how you want it to come out. You know, obviously by doing it like this, you'll get a bit of a different flavour. But if you get a nice stock, equally you'll get a nice flavour as well. So there you go. So we'll just keep turning that.
Yep.
Keep adding a little bit of liquid to it, so we don't want it to dry out or stick at all to the bottom of the pan. We like it to be nice and, like you can see, it's all nice and even and nice, yeah?
Ariel is watching. He said, it
Hi,
looks
Ariel.
delicious, Roberto.
Thank you, my friend. Long time no see. Hopefully we'll catch up one day after all of this, yeah? Please God, you're looking very trimmed up. I can see you're doing a lot of training. I hope you're well.
Tina Ferrara said, ciao ragazzi, what are you making today? We are doing a risotto. So he just done some onions with a bit of oil, and then he put his rice in, and he's just adding stock and, you know, just literally turning it.
So I haven't put any salt in it at this stage because I just want to, because there's some Parmesan cheese to go in here. There's some other bits and pieces. So what I'll do, once I've put all of those ingredients in, then we can check it for salt and see how much salt we'll need.
Yeah.
That's usually what we do.
Ariel said, which wine are you going to drink with it?
Well, you could either drink a red or a white with this actually, because it's quite a light dish, you know.
Yeah, but I think white would go better, wouldn't it?
Well, I think either one, because it's one of those dishes whereby red or white is delicious. You know, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. Like I said as well, if you didn't want to use peas, we're using peas. I've got some grated courgette here, which is just one courgette that I've grated.
Just to make it a bit different.
Yeah, just.
But as we said earlier, the thing that's important, you can add what you want.
Carrots chopped up nicely. As long as you cut it all up nice and small.
Yeah.
And so then it's nice and easy for you to eat. Then you haven't got a problem, you know, to be honest with you. So that's come along nicely. So there you go.
You just have to keep adding your stock and keep stirring.
I like, some people say you can just leave it and put it on low and come back to it. I prefer not to leave it. I prefer to just, for what it takes, just stay near it, you know. Put a bit of love into it, and hopefully it come out nice. You know, the main thing is not to overcook it really, which is the, you know, the key. You taste it every now and again.
Everything is a culinary experience from you, Robbie.
Yeah, of course it is. Has to be, Maria. You know, we're only here once. It's not a dress rehearsal, is it? So,
Kevin Welby's on. He said, my brother Dave is watching from Lyon.
Oh, that's nice.
He said, Roberto looks great, my friend.
God bless him. God bless him.
Nice.
Thank you.
Dominic Furavito, what's on the menu? Just a bit late today. Okay,
That's
Dominic,
all right,
we're making a risotto. So we've done the onions, and then he's put in some rice, and he's putting stock in and stirring.
Right,
so it's a 20-minute job to make risotto.
To finish. Go around again, Maria, for a second. So what we're going to do, these are just frozen peas.
Yep.
Which I've just, you know, had the tap running through them.
Yep.
Just to keep them, just to get them, get the ice off of them, and get them ambient temperature, let's say, just so it doesn't cool everything down, you know.
Mhm.
So we've probably got another
10 minutes.
Yeah, roughly, if that. So what
nice,
do,
easy meal tonight.
Yeah, nice and light as well for us.
Yeah.
We've had a late breakfast, brunch type of meal, so this is perfect for us tonight. We're going to go light, not too heavy.
Yep.
Let's get a bit of onion. And there you go, and you'll see that in a minute it'll all come together very shortly. Just be patient, and you'll see that if you just stir it and nice and gently, now that we've got the peas in there, you shouldn't break them up. That'll all come together nicely. If you didn't have peas, you could put asparagus, you could put whatever you want in there.
When are you going to put the courgette in? Oh yeah.
Usually in here.
As I say, it was supposed to be an asparagus risotto,
no, but even
without the asparagus, you couldn't really do that.
Asparagus and peas, delicious as well. You know, it's a lovely risotto as well. Asparagus and pea. You can do anything. You can put whatever you want.
It's what you like, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's that's
so that'll
the
be
thing.
coming up to temperature shortly.
Not when you're.
Okay, well, it's coming along anyway. So we haven't put any salt or anything in it at this stage. We're just waiting for it to come up again, because obviously those peas were still a bit cold.
Yeah.
So it's dropped off the temperature a little bit, but it's coming up again. Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's probably about 400 grams of peas I used, maybe at least.
Yeah.
Because I like it to be quite plenty of everything in it. So there you go.
And then you could do a seafood. You could do a seafood risotto,
make a nice
actually.
Seafood risotto if you've got seafood there, but that would only need to go in the last minute.
Yes.
If you make it into little cubes and just throw it in the last five minutes, then you don't overcook the fish.
Yeah.
And it's delicious as well. Easy dishes.
So once you know the basis of it, you just add these things as and when you know it's ready.
There we go. So that's coming up. Our stock, we probably don't need any more of this now.
Okay.
So this will take up the rest of it once it starts to get to its temperature, and you'll see how nice and it's starting to take place. Just want to taste a little bit of the rice just to give us an idea. Yeah, we've probably got about another 4 or 5 minutes on that rice still. Still a bit hard, even for me, although I like it quite al dente. It's a little bit hard still. It's just arborio rice, just simple arborio rice. You don't have to rinse arboreal rice, you just cook with it straight away from the packet.
Yeah.
Unlike other rices where you might want to rinse the starch out of them, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a nice, refreshing dish, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
We quite like it. So we'll give that another couple of minutes. We've got some cheese to go in there. We've got some butter to go in there at the last minute. And I think that's about it, really.
Mm-hmm.
So that's coming along. As you can see. When's the last time you made this, Maria? Be honest now. Okay. When's the last time you made it?
The risotto?
Yeah.
Well, I have made it.
Yeah, I'm not saying you haven't made it. I'm saying when did the last time did you make it?
Well, after the incident where...
Don't tell me if since so long you haven't made it. Huh?
I have.
Don't tell me what? I'll put you off by saying risotto is one of the things where you have to cook while you're there, because obviously, you know, once you can't cook it first and then try and reheat it. It doesn't. I mean, it's okay, but if that's your main meal, you want to be able to enjoy it, you know. So I would say to cook it. Do you need a hand with that? You got it in? There you go. Just giving her a little bit of power.
Power me up, please. Dave Welby. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin's brother from Lyon.
Hi, Dave.
I have a bad reception. Keeps cutting off.
Oh, sorry about that.
Je vous souhaite bon appétit, he said.
Oh, very nice. You can always watch it back after, tell him. It'll be on our live.
Yeah, and hopefully the reception will be better then.
So that's coming along nicely.
Tony Puccio says,
Hi,
good
Tony.
evening.
I think I saw you today. I wasn't
Really?
sure. Yeah, I think I might have seen him. I wasn't sure.
Risotto stasera.
Right. So what we're going to do...
With peas and courgette.
We're nearly there. So I'm just
Nearly
gonna
there.
drop
Put the
about
butter
50,
in.
About 50 grams of butter. Just to go in there. What that does is it just helps it richen it up a bit. You don't have to, if you're vegan, you don't have to put butter in it. You could put whatever you want in it. You could put your own vegan cheese in it. You could put a little bit of olive oil. Anything, you know, use your own things that you guys like. I mean, when I make it for one of my vegan friends, I just usually use a little bit of oil, olive oil obviously, just to cream it up for him, you know.
Yeah. Well, he enjoys everything.
Just gonna check this
So that's
rice
good.
again.
How's that, nice?
Yeah. Yeah. I think by the time we put the cheese in it, there's about 200 grams of cheese here.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you need, because it's a very plain dish, you need to use these ingredients
Yes,
in
the
it.
cheese is
'Cause
what
this will
makes
bring
it
help
tasty.
you know?
Yeah.
You can see that's coming together nicely.
And the stock, actually. The stock will always give it the flavour.
Otherwise, what are you going to eat? If you don't put stock, and
Yeah.
you're just going to have plain rice, which is not bad if you've got a bad stomach. To have some boiled rice, but
Yeah, no, rice is good for you, isn't it?
yeah.
Good
Tell you
staple.
what, I've got a little bit of cream cheese I'm going to drop in as well. So I just want it to be a little bit richer than that.
What cream cheese is that? Is
That's
that
just
Philadelphia?
yeah, that's just a bit of Philadelphia. You don't have to put that in, but just to make it a bit richer, because obviously it's our main meal tonight. So I just want it to be a bit heavier
Mm-hmm.
and a bit creamier. So that's about right for us.
It's looking nice.
There you
good.
go. That's it, it's done. Bring it over here, Maria. And there you have it. Risotto, pea risotto with a bit of courgette, and simple one. So I hope you that if somebody learnt something from it, that's great. And if you're not eating it, try it. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. Thank you very much, and hope to see you again soon. Remember, next time I'm going to make you something really nice. God bless.
You always say
Don't
that.
forget to like and share, please, guys. That's great. Thank you very much.
Good night,
Good night,
everybody.
guys.